Good evening, everyone. I am out here in Orange County today in Huntington Beach. I had to search out for this movie because I really wanted to see it. It's only playing in select theaters in Orange County, in California and New York right now, and I believe it goes wide on January 10th. The film is a film that people are talking about. It's a film that I had friends see, went to the premiere to see. Just shut up already and start talking about it, Chad. The movie is called Her. And it is the brand new film directed by Spike Jonze, who, this is only his fourth film in about 14 years, being John Malkovich, adaptation, Where the Wild Things Are, and now Her. Her is a film that stars Joaquin Phoenix, who've known, as an actor as being outrageous and faking his retirement and making a fake documentary and then coming back with The Master and giving one of the greatest performances of his career and reminding us why we love him. Well, he's back in this film. It also stars Olivia Wilde, Amy Adams, Chris Pratt, Rooney Mara, and the voice of Scarlett Johansson as the OS, or the, how do they say it? Operating system, yes. So in this movie, it is the near future, the distant future. It's a combination of special effects. I think two cities, because at the end of the credits it said it was filmed in Los Angeles and Shanghai, China. So it's just got a really great backdrop of these two cities, probably mixed with some digital effects to add more buildings to the city. We're never told that this is the near future or the distant future. You just get an idea because you just have this feeling. I mean, there's no flying cars or anything, but people are dressed a certain way. It was unique how people were dressed. Like the guys, mainly, it seemed like everybody's dressed in a slightly, not hipster way, but slightly. And I love how the guys kind of dressed, they tucked it in their shirts, and they had their pants kind of up a little higher than normal. It just gave a weird vibe. This is like the future according to, or a science fiction movie according to the mind of Spike Jonze. Now, I believe this is a film that he actually wrote and directed. It is an original idea, though it's taking elements that we've all seen before, like love, relationships, betrayal, misunderstandings, all the stuff that we kind of see in normal romantic comedies, but given it a lot of juice, a lot of excitement, but not like an action movie excitement, a science fiction action movie excitement, more of an intimate, just character-driven story about a man who is pretty much dealing with the fact that his marriage didn't work, and now he's all alone. He's a very successful writer. He actually works for a company that writes letters to real letters. I mean, letters that actually get mailed to other people. And people, I guess maybe in the future, they're so lazy that they have other people write their own letters and send them out, and then they get them back. And it's just very unique how, this movie is, it definitely is a look at our future in a more realistic manner, dealing with, the fact that smartphones are used almost by everybody except for my parents. Maybe a lot of parents. Maybe a lot of grandparents don't use the smartphones, but mass majority use smartphones. And this whole movie revolves around a guy that pretty much falls in love with his smartphone when he gets this computer, OS, as I said before, played by Scarlett Johansson. And the movie goes from there. I mean, what more do I want to tell you? This is a movie that the less you know, the better. I know I give a lot, and I in a sense, this movie is just an amazing film. It's an amazing character-driven story. There's a lot of honest humor. It is nominated for comedy, I believe, at the Golden Globes. But yes, there's funny elements that are true and are enjoyable, and you laugh, and because they come off so honest. But, it's more a dramatic piece as well. This is definitely a person that's struggling with his love life, and he just wants to share it with somebody. It's a movie that definitely helps me to want to put down my technology just for a few minutes and have human contact in the flesh. I mean, one-on-one, go to a party, interact with people, talk to people, instead of just talking on your phones or playing a video game over the internet with other people, but actually sit in the same room with somebody and have just a normal, nice conversation. I think that's what the movie ultimately is trying to tell us. And do it a fun, entertaining way. Again, Spike Jonze directs it very well. The music by Arcade Fire and Karen O from Ya Ya Ya's is exceptional. I would definitely buy the soundtrack to this film. This is a film that's very special film, and it's definitely worth of all the award recognition that it's going to get, the acting by everybody involved, if it's a small part or a big part. Scarlett Johansson, who probably won't be recognized because it's just her voice, you never see her in the entire film. She probably won't get recognized, but it's probably the best thing she's done and been a part of in a very long time. Joaquin Phoenix is great and just reminds us that why we like him so much. And, you know, directing, the cinematography, it's just beautiful. I love the look of the city that was created. I love this future. This is a weird future where people do interact with each other, but of course, you know, it's easier just to get on the phone and have a conversation with somebody instead of actually going to their house and sharing some intimate moments with them, some personal moments, or just having a nice, normal, easy, friendly conversation. So yeah, I really recommend this movie. When it gets wider and it hits your theater, I do recommend her. It's a pretty amazing film. It's a special film. I feel quite. I just feel. I have that special feeling inside of me after watching this. You know, it's not an outrageous feeling of like, oh my goodness, I just can't believe I just witnessed the greatest thing in my whole life. It's better than that. Yes, I like that feeling. I had that feeling when I saw Wolf of Wall Street and some other films recently. But this is a different feeling. It's a different kind of movie, of course. And I really enjoyed it. I do recommend that you go check out Her when it comes out much, much wider on January 10th. You should not be disappointed, especially if you like Spike Jonze. But this is just another great film from Spike Jonze. This is his fourth film. And like his other films, they're some of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm going to give Spike Jonze's brand new movie, Her, 4 out of 4 stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And if you've enjoyed this review, please click right here and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I enjoy doing these reviews. It's great to be outside, especially after watching this movie. You'll see, once you see the movie, you'll see. But it's just great to be outside and enjoying what is offered outside. It's beautiful, even if it's in, you know, I wish there was a better backdrop. I kind of wish there was buildings and all this stuff around. But anyways, all right, have a great New Year. It's coming up. Happy New Year 2014. If you're watching this afterwards, I hope you had a safe New Year 2014 and have a great year coming up. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Peace be with you, my friends.